Well, let me see now. Just a short time ago, about 48 hours ago or less, Clint, Carey, Ed Tobin, and myself were in San Diego. That was on the 7th. That was yesterday. And today is the 8th of August, 1963, and here we are about 450 miles from San Diego, about 8,000 or 9,000 feet up in the air at Mammoth Lake, and we're having a wonderful time at Clint's mother's place, and it's just a terrific thing. The first thing that happened when we got here, not the first thing, but the first great thing that happened, after saying hello in the evening, around supper time, we were surprised with a very wonderful turkey dinner with all the fixings, just like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Even the cranberry sauce from Cape Cod, and the stuffing, and Clint did an excellent job in carving, and Ed did a very good job in eating, and the girls did a wonderful job in cooking. Clint's mother's name is not Carrie, incidentally, it's Mrs. Joy. In fact, I believe it's Hazel. Isn't that right, Hazel? Right. And you're quite a fisherman. What are you going to do next year when you go to maybe Honolulu about fish?
I'm going to do deep sea fishing for a change. I've never done it.
Little close.
Wait, I come on. Here, wait, I'll come on.
Okay.
If I start another kink, it'll be just terrible. Well, yeah, not in my arm, the kink wasn't. I really have the nicest bunch of boys here, friends of Clint's, and they're just a wonderful bunch. And they like to eat, and of course that's what makes me happy, because I love to cook.
Well, that's quite a good combination, because Ed and I don't know about Clint, but Ed and I, the first time in probably well over 20 years, maybe 30 years, first time we've had trout for breakfast and all of that time, and this morning we had about a dozen brookies, so-called, and one rainbow trout and sausage, and it was the most wonderful thing. Just to hear them sizzling in the pan was a great sound. Now, Hazel, you've been coming up here a long time. What do you think about, Marguerite. Excuse me, this is Marguerite, a friend of Hazel's from Arcadia, and she's been coming up here for many years, and it's a beautiful place. What about next year?
Well, next year is a question. We don't know whether we should be coming up here or not, but regardless, Hazel and I know that we are going someplace together. It may be warmer than it is up here. We're not just sure which direction we're going, but we're going to have fun either way. And it's always a joy to come up here to Mammoth. It's been one of the things for the past 8 years that I've looked forward to, and my love and my friendship for Hazel knows no bounds. To me, she is and has been closer than my own dear sister. But we have lots of things in common. We have lots of friends, and it's a joy and a privilege to be here with these nice gentlemen and my dear Hazel.
Well, that's wonderful, Marguerite, and we sure enjoy your company up here, too, because...
Oh, yes, I washed the dishes. That's right, I washed the dishes.
I was just going to... that was what we call extrasensory perception, because that's exactly what I was going to say. You're a wonderful dishwasher, and it's nice the way you put them in and kind of wash off all the soap for me when I dry them, you know. Now, Ed, come over here, Ed. You're with the group, too, and I want to bawl you out. You didn't make your bed this morning.
I have no comment, Robert.
Clint, you were a little disturbed. Your mother's been coming up here, I believe, for 22 years to this wonderful cabin in the pines here. You'd be surprised how beautiful it is. I woke up this morning sleeping out in front in my automobile, which, incidentally, for those that don't understand, my car is a Rambler and it makes into a bed. It was a beautiful sleep. Of course, I woke up every 15 to 20 minutes to check on things, but when I woke up this morning, I was quite amazed. Instead of seeing seagulls and people on the surfboards out in front, like I do at home, I saw little chipmunks and beautiful big fat robin redbreast. And this dog came running over and wagging his tail, very glad, and everything that woke up was happy to be alive. Now, Clint, you've been coming up here many years. Incidentally, you're a wonderful guide. That was a great trip we went on today. Up through the mountains, up to Convict Lake, and sitting on the shores there and talking about that. I think it was Bloody Mountain, was it? Yes. Beautiful job. Anyway, what do you think about the fact that your mother may sell this place and go other places for the summer? You must have some philosophical thought about that. Get closer. Lean over.
Well, Bob, this place has always been very dear to me here. In fact, it's been more like home to me than any other place I've had, even including when I was going to high school and so forth. But I can only say that I've always loved my mother very much, even though maybe I'm not worthy of her. What is to be will be, and so it is.
Well, that's a very nice statement. Now, I think we should, doesn't anybody have a birthday? We'll sing happy birthday to someone. Can you think of something else you'd like to say in this little bit of tape that we have left here, Hazel? I'm sure you don't mind if I call you Hazel, do you? This will only come this far.
It's over here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be awfully sorry to say goodbye to... Oh, shoot, here I go. Yeah, I have to cry about it, darn it.
Well, I'm crying.
Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clint. Happy birthday to you.
Well, that's sure.
Well, I tell you, that's better than crying anyway. Let's sing, because everything is good.
Home is where the heart is, and it doesn't make any difference whether it's here in Mammoth or it's in Chinatown or wherever it is. It's where the heart is that home is.
Well, that's true. That's a wonderful statement. I didn't mean to cut you off that fast. We do have some more tape here. Well, that's all right. We'll, I think we've, unless somebody... Now, Ed, you haven't said very much. Would you like to sing one more chorus?
Yeah, that's what
No, tell them that you had fish for breakfast and
Oh,
fish for dinner.
that's right, too. This is another memorable day of my life. I've had fish on both ends of the day. We ate trout, so it was coming out of our ears in the morning, and this evening, Clint and Ed and I were going to cook out, but it was a little chilly up on the top of the mountain here, and we decided we'd go to a restaurant. So we come from La Jolla and Ocean Beach and around there in San Diego. So naturally, we ended up with abalone, which probably came from La Jolla. It was very good, and this is certainly a beautiful place up here, and sometime I'm coming up here in the middle of the winter and get in front of a big fireplace and stay there for about 2 weeks and read a book. Anybody else?
Isn't that all of it?
I just want to say that the abalone was a little tough, but it was still the best I ever had in my life because it was in Mammoth.
Well, that's fine. This is certainly a great place, and even though Mrs. Joy may be selling the place, possibly, at least one thing we know, anytime we want, all of us can come up here and spend 2 weeks or 2 months in any one of these little cabins up here that are for rent. So we'll all be back someday, and if we don't, who knows, the 5 of us may meet in Honolulu next summer. We might just fly over there and you can cook us some poi poi or whatever it is. We'll have a luau in Honolulu. Well, I guess this is about all for the moment. Now we're going to see if it is worth saving for posterity.
Train and had reported its position to the warriors and chiefs of the Indian band.